times you get glitches that are so powerful, there's just no way to stop them. So before I begin, I want to say that, whether you use bugs or glitches, that's up to you. But in a lot of major tournaments like Major League Gaming, WCG, there are bugs and glitches used. Especially with like Halo 1 back in MLG, there was backpack reload and double nades and all this stuff that was going on high level play for big money, and it was accepted and allowed. So whether you use bugs or glitches, that's totally up to you, but just remember that a lot of bugs and glitches are accepted in major tournaments. So to be anti-bug or anti-glitch is kind of a personal choice, but please don't flame me for using them. I just explore the game engine. At any rate, I want to say that I'm playing this in ranked right now to create awareness for it. I want players to know that it's out there, and I want players to tell Firaxis, hey, this needs to get stopped. In the past, back in Enemy Unknown, this was available. It's still available. Players are using it. I'm coming across it, and I was the one to originally find it, and I had a decision to make on whether I wanted to make it public or keep it private. Spoke to a few players back in the day. They said, yeah, we should probably let Firaxis know. So I did. I made a video. I created a patch petition. Nothing was done. Back in Enemy Unknown, you could survive it. If you had smoke jumpers with chitin up, plating on, you could take 2 damage or 2 alien grenades and live, and then counterattack and kill the floaters off. Not a problem. The issue here is that the heavy floaters are so cheap now, you can run 3 of them. And that extra 5 damage with those alien grenades is more than most builds can handle. It's just too much damage. And if you're in like a 20k format or unlimited format, you're looking at 6 alien grenades on turn 1. That's just impossible. There's no way. So the way the trick works is you launch across the map, you use this tab switching stuff. That freezes the animation of the floater. This can be done with regular floaters too. Whenever you get launched, you teleport, then as you start coming down, you start tab switching again, and then you'll hear a sound from the floater launch, and then you start tabbing again, and then eventually he'll land after you delay it and give him time to land, and then he'll retain a free action. Now you can see on this first unit, I have a free action. The second one I messed up, so he doesn't have an action, and this third one's landing now, and he should get an action. So this allows me to take a shot, allows me to throw a grenade, or allows me to launch back out. Now I'm doing this on turn 1 just so I can board wipe the guy before he has a chance to go. Most builds can't stop that. This can be done without first turn as well. I could let the opponent go first, he doesn't know it's coming, then I launch over to his side and bam, nade him to death or shoot him in the face, and then he's down so much material he can't counterattack and survive. I got a hold of some players and we talked about this, and hey, is there a way to counter this? Before we start saying this is immediately broken, is there something we can do to stop this? Can we rise above it or overcome it? So we tried different ideas. A lot of them involve super soldiers to try to live through the first turn. Try to mind control, that way we can snag one of them after we survive. The problem is, first turn does so much damage that they can't survive second turn no matter what they do. We also tried Lurker. We said, okay, well, Lurkers can stay invisible the whole time, and heavy floaters don't have detection. So what if we just survive the first turn, and then we just go invis and we force a stalemate? That way, the cheap heavy floater player can't get the satisfaction of getting the win. However, there's a problem in that way of thinking that we found through testing. The heavy floater can just launch on top of the unit, shoot him in the face, and then if he tries to go invis, you just throw nades on him and he dies anyways.